By the tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, sky is the limit and space is the place for your chance to tune into the NaruSaku Fan Club podcast. Your brilliant host here, James S Cassidy, telling you that whether you are in space or under the sea, tune in to me, JSC, for all your NSFC. I am rapping like Killer B on the MIC, turning out rips unlike the fandom wannabes. Please help me welcome my new guests to the show and some old ones too. What's up, guys?
You heard? Yo, what's up, guys? P96822 here, or known as Jonathan 10, bringing the NaruSaku news to you.
Hoorah!
And this is NaruSaku for Life 3G, or for short, for life. Yep, back again. I'm not sure this is how many times I've been back. I think this is my fourth or fifth, but I lost track. But yeah, I'm back here.
That's cool.
He never goes away. He lives in my closet. Like, can I be in the next podcast?
I'm just doing my work.
Oh, we love you. We love you.
And we're just getting started with our new chapter of this week.
Well, first, before we get into that, Jonathan, you're new here. You've never been on the show before. How did you get into NaruSaku, and what started you on this?
Really, it was the fillers. Like this really important filler. I kind of forgot the name of that chick, and like where like Sakura wants to be the medic and stuff, and like Naruto was dying and like he was playing possum, and I think that was kind of cute and got me hooked on. And for the manga, it could have been the bridge scene. It's always the bridge scene, and also maybe like the One Tail versus like Naruto. Like I think that was cool. Where like Naruto tries to save Sakura and Sasuke. Yeah.
Using the power of love.
Using the power of love and friendship and all that jazz.
You know, I find it interesting that you actually became a fan from a filler. I mean, not a lot of people get affected like that. I mean, maybe do. Wow, no.
Actually, I watched another episode filler where this was the Six Tails arc, and where like Sakura hits Naruto and like she's all worried about him and stuff. That's something I could say like it could happen. NaruSaku, it could happen. Because, like, Sakura puts Naruto in his place.
You know, it just shows me that it just feels perfect. Yes, it's filler, but even without fillers, you can see other episodes that just doesn't do, the other episodes that just have, like, they still show chemistry, you know, as they could just chill in the daily life. And
yeah, like, eat ramen together.
Exactly. Eating ramen together, you know, when they meet up in the library, they're like, hey, let's just, have a good talk. There's no like, hey, let's talk about that mission we're about to do.
Not much of a bookworm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's more athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're happy to have you on the show, Jonathan.
Thanks.
Ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
Hoorah.
Huzzah!
So we're on chapter 622, right?
Yep.
622. It's come a long way in this journey.
Fillers just feel like filler to me. Filler!
Well, we got a good, nice. We keep getting more flashbacks about Hashirama
and Hashirama is just cool as a kid as he is an adult.
Although I do not believe the whole stuff that's going on with the whole parallels between Hashirama's like
Naruto,
like Hinata, and I was like, no.
No way, no. That's the first Hokage right there. He's not like Hinata. He's like Naruto. End of story.
It's kind of funny how somebody actually brought that up, the whole Hashirama and Hinata comparison. I have no idea where that come from. I did not even.
What is this?
I don't even know where they came from. I don't even know how it even happened. I mean, like, seriously? Is this how we're desperately becoming? I
Came
mean,
from a place where the sun doesn't shine.
For real.
Yeah. And really, the only other thing I could think about this chapter is like when like Mara has 4 brothers and like saying like, what? Why do you have 4 brothers? You're lying, Mara. You're just lying. We don't know yet. We just don't know.
Seems all of Uchiha are liars, aren't they not?
Liar, liars, pants on fire. They can use flame jutsu. Fire, fire, no jutsu.
All right, so we have then we have Hashirama fighting with his father over what love really is, and then his brother dies.
And
I'm assuming the younger brother.
Hashirama, good. Poor Hashirama.
Right. But
Yeah.
one thing that kind of got to me in this chapter was, I was like, wait a minute, so now the Senju have this whole different definition of love now, and I was like, I do not get it at all. I spent weeks trying to figure this. I spent like the whole week like, oh, what does this even mean? What do they mean by the love? What does the Uchiha mean by love? And I finally get it. It's supposed to be confusing. It's supposed to be wrong because Naruto is supposed to show him that you're wrong about love and you're wrong about love. This is what real love is.
Really?
You guys think it's something like this bond. It's a soldier's bond. No, it's a brotherly bond. No, it's warriors fighting on a battlefield. No, it's a family bond. It's everything, and it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's something completely different.
So, like, the love is like a bomb. Like a giant bomb. And then when you light up and it go boom, it's just a really confusing mess here. Really confusing. Like, confusing. Confusion!
Release the good.
Release the evil!
So what do you think, For Life?
Oh, honestly, well, I find it to be a good chapter, but nothing to write home, nothing to I wouldn't say nothing too special, but nothing to say like we could discuss more. It's more like okay, it's gonna be building up to something, to that one impact moment that's gonna really affect their lives forever, which leads to that battle that we're supposed to be seeing, but now we just went to Inception.
We need to see that battle. I want to see that. I want to see Kurama getting hit by that giant statue. Like he's gonna say like, hey, Kurama's just like a little itty bitty bean. I'm gonna smack him around with my 1,000 arms. Boom, 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 boom.
A high five of death.
Really, I could say like the slam of destiny. Like no, actually the high five of destiny.
But I gotta say, I do like where this going. I mean, you could say it's like another one of those moments, like, oh yeah, this is a bad, this war is evil, it's dark and cruel. But I don't know. I mean, I don't mind this center around it because this is like the very first war or the second war, whatever it is, and it's like way early in the ninja life cycle, whatever. Because they all have that samurai-ish gear-ish with them, and it's like it's already transcending to that ninja lifestyle. But yeah, it's still a lot of mayhem going on. For some reason they don't say their surname. I find that a little interesting in some way.
Maybe want love.
Yeah. If you wanted to say parallel for Naruto and Hashirama, I guess you could say the one part I find was the fact that when they were young they don't like the system of law, whatever they live in. Because Hashirama didn't like the way how it was going. He wanted to change that, or he wanted to go his different way, and he want to find that way, whatever he was going to find. I'm not sure what it is, but something tells me I think I know. I just don't really, not 100%, not 100% on it. I mean, like, Naruto said the same thing way back in Zabuza arc, the very first arc when Kakashi was telling Naruto that, this is how ninja are. They're like tools. They're going to sacrifice for one another because, they could be replaced. And then Naruto says he hates that kind of way of the style, and he wanted to see something different. And even Obito, if we're going to go more parallel, even Obito said it. So that's like 3 in one go. I mean, I'm not saying they all had to parallel, but you get the idea that Hashirama and Naruto is like similar in terms of in terms of like wanting to change, and characteristic wise is different. I mean, yeah, Hashirama is goofy, but he hasn't reached that state yet. He's still young. He's only in the state of hate, disliking the way how everything. Well, not hate the world, but he just doesn't like how the world is being handled. Yeah. And another thing, he's really easily depressed. He could be easily put you down. He could not put you down. You could make him. You could put him down very easy. You could just say, "Hey, your haircut sucks," and he would just cry or depressed. Whatever.
Yeah, like Uchiha's cry a lot. Cry, Uchiha, cry. The Uchiha will cry.
So Madera, what's your daily schedule? Okay, I wake up, death, lunch, death, afternoon tea, death. Very exciting.
Going for killing everyone with my Susanoo!
Kill all the firstborn sons. Wait, too Christian.
Wait. That's one thing I want to know. Because I kind of forgot. I forgot what's Madara's brother's name. Not the one that's been introduced since way back in Itachi. What's his name again?
Izuna, right?
I believe so. Is he younger or the older brother of?
He's the older brother.
He's the older brother of Madara.
No, it's the younger.
Wait, who's the youngest brother out of the two?
I don't know. They don't answer that.
How old are they again in the chapter? I mean,
how old are you again? The dead Uchiha that just died a few minutes ago?
This is strange. He said they all die. Or his brother died.
They're like, I had 4 brothers, but they're all dead now.
Yeah, but wait, I just want to know, how old is Madara?
I think he's about Naruto's age when he was younger.
12?
Like, part 1.
12?
12. Around that age.
Is he? Can you confirm that?
I mean, he looks like that. He looks like that.
You got a point. I don't know, cause like I don't even know who's older. Is it Madara or that Izuna? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know who's with the boy. It's strange because his side of the story suggests that his side of the story suggests, or even Toby Rama suggested, both of them suggest that because of his brother's death, he just snaps and he no longer went back to his old days. He's all full, 100% determined to go his way. Determined to make his world into reality, even if everybody's against it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if Madara claims that all his brother did die, which is all 4 of them, I believe. If 4 of them die, so why he's not feeling that effect? And for that matter, how do you even get the Mangekyo Sharingan?
Well,
really, I wonder if they're going to do an Edo Tensei for Izuna.
I don't think they have the DNA, do they? Well, blood, whatever.
DNA.
I don't even know how that works actually. But go, Jay.
Well, I mean, unless, and I'm just going to throw this out here, since the whole clan itself is basically, even with friendships, it's a strong bond, so maybe he means like brother not as in like genetic brother, but as in fellow clan members.
Oh, that could make sense. That makes sense. He could be just a clan member.
Like, 4 of my fellow brothers died today. Well, brothers could be brothers in war or brothers in clan, so not necessarily genetic.
Yeah, that's true. If possible, they could actually like have a next chapter or whatever chapter, be like, hey, this is my brother. It's like, oh, you do have another brother. When I say brother, I mean by my clan. This is my genetic brother. We are blood related. We have the same father, same mother, etc., etc. That would make sense.
It'd be pretty awkward It would be pretty awkward if they all were literally genetic brothers, because it's like, what is the Uchiha, the redneck clan? Our family tree just doesn't branch, man. It's just straight down.
Incest! No! We can't have that!
Richie?
That actually confused me on, like, all the clans. really to a point where, like, Karen is an Uzumaki. What the deuce? Why is she the Uzumaki, man?
Why is she, you said?
Yeah, why is she the Uzumaki?
Well,
Because
I don't want to go off topic, but I'll say it brief as much as I can. See, that's where the mystery comes in. Because because we ask the same thing to ourselves. Why make her a Uzumaki? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's more like, what is your planning? What are you planning? That's more of that.
What are you up to?
Yeah, what are you up to? Because, like, that's a huge name to drop. It's not like I could just give her some random clan name and nobody will give a crap. But this one is an Uzumaki, a Naruto relative. That's huge in my book. That is huge.
I mean, right now, really, you can say Tsunade is kind of half-blooded in the Uzumaki clan because, like, her grandma is a Uzumaki. So,
Right.
So really to a point where he is an Uzumaki and kind of slightly related to Senju, I guess?
Well, technically, yeah. That seems to be the case. But wait, where Kushina comes from?
I guess from the other side of the Uzumaki clan?
Yeah, okay. So that means... okay. I'm trying not to make it too confusing, but... Okay.
Yeah.
Because the family branch... pretty much the Naruto needs a family tree very soon. Just to see how this world works.
Really, Karen needs to do it with Sasuke right now. I mean, like, we could have an Uchiha Uzumaki baby.
Well, a lot of people did suggest it back in 2 chapters ago that, the fact that if they get a child, and the fact that Uchihas are born with a mental issue, that whole, if I lose the love, I'm gonna go extreme hate and never revert back. But what if you get somebody that's like a Senju, somewhat related blood, or
DNA.
Yeah, it's like it negates it. Wouldn't you say? That's
so it will be a neutral.
Yeah, it would be neutral. It would cure, quote unquote. But I don't know. That's the mystery part. She got the title of Uzumaki. She's not there. She's not show up yet. But we know that she's escaping prison. So obviously there's something that's gonna come up. What is?
Going back to Sasuke. And they're like, Sasuke, I escaped prison.
Well, I don't think that's gonna be like that because I mean, I don't know if you really.
I forgot. He almost killed her and Sakura too.
Well, you can say it like that, but like I said, I don't know. The reunion part will be the interesting part, in my opinion. I definitely want to see.
It's kind of interesting, and like Sasuke's kind of like, you didn't tell me you're an Uzumaki?
I mean, yeah, like, if Sasuke didn't know she was Uzumaki, then that means there's something up, like, whatever is gonna come. It's not like, oh, she's Uzumaki. I knew that. But the fact that Sasuke knows Naruto is a Uzumaki, and then if he gets something Uzumaki related from Hashirama in this whole flashback, he's gonna connect the dot and he's gonna be like, so this is why, they're so special. To get stuff like this.
Oh yeah, like in part 1.
Yeah.
Kind of going off topic on this one.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hashirama to Senju to Uchiha to something else. Now we're going back to part 1. All right.
All right, but wait.
It's a podcast -1A, people. Let's start from the beginning.
But wait. Madara doesn't have a kid, right?
No.
Huh.
If Madara had a kid, it would have been a mass murdering.
I guess Madara was
Who
never.
could stomach it?
I guess Madara was never into that. Ooh, I want some romance. I don't think if that's the case, I guess that'll be the same for Sasuke.
Maybe that's his problem.
That's kind of weird.
Go woman.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it seems like Madara is all about pride and brotherhood. While Hashirama is just about life. You know, ooh, I like to have a brother. I like to have a best friend. I like to marry somebody who I love. I like to do this. I like to do that. Basically, Hashirama is a daily, your daily person life, I guess you could say. While Madara is all about brotherhood. That's what it seems like, and pride in themselves. Because Sasuke does have that pride in that Uchiha-ness. It's like, oh yeah, Uchiha is the best. If you ever try to copy, I'm gonna kill you for copying. I mean, he said that to Kakashi. You try to think you're the best because you got the Sharingan, but you're not Uchiha. Don't downplay us. So,
you're not an Uchiha. I'm an Uchiha. Don't mess with me. I'm an Uchiha.
Yeah, I'm an Uchiha, homie Skillet. Don't mess with me, biscuit. I'll fry you up. Some scrambled eggs.
I really like Killer Bee. He's a cool dude.
But back to the
main topic.
So yeah.
Really? What was it again?
622.
Oh yeah. Really, the chapter kind of goes and like him skipping stones again, and them just talking about how horrible the ninja world is, or something like that.
Yeah. It's setting up something. It's setting up something. I'm not sure what it be. Maybe I know what it be.
Yeah, he's so random about that. I won't even know.
My big guess. Okay, here's my prediction. How this is gonna come out? If I'm right, I should deserve something. I deserve a reward. But anyway, let me just say what I predict.
You deserve cookies.
Here's what I predict. The fact that nobody reveals the surname, I guess I'm assuming Hashirama don't even know Madara is Uchiha, right?
Yes.
Wait, he does? No, I mean not in the present. I'm talking about the flashback in the flashback.
No, he's agreeing with you. Yes, he doesn't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't take no for it's hard to answer no questions. But anyway, okay. The fact that he doesn't know he's a Uchiha. That's why and then it seems like from the end of the chapter, it seems like the friendship is about to be formed officially, stuff like that. I feel like when they probably reveal the surname, you know, I guess Tobirama and Hashirama is gonna have a conflict because he's
the third brother.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Uchiha just killed their brother, their younger brother, I guess. So I feel like Hashirama, he still remember his own quote about let's not just try to resolve a fighting, let's try to actually get a new peace. And Tobirama would probably be against that. He'd probably be on the father side of everybody's gonna kill each other because that's how it is. But Hashirama would probably try to make a newfound foundation within the ninja world.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
And when it comes to towards the end, the whole conflict about the Hokage status, I think that's where the part is gonna get a little bit more tough on Hashirama's side. And then Madara, they probably have an argument, he should be the one and stuff like that.
And they're gonna fight.
And then Tobirama is I'm telling you, we should never unite it with Uchiha. And then Hashirama's I'm telling you, we can make a peace out of this. He's like, no, we're not gonna make peace. These guys got
peace because
these guys. Yeah, I just think Tobirama is gonna be hell bent that the fact that these guys killed their brother, and he's not gonna forget that because they're the one that killed their brother. So they're gonna Tobirama is probably be have that mental idea that he can't trust them ever, and then Hashirama tried to disapprove that, I'm gonna prove you that we could all be peace. But I think the one that's gonna really make a big problem is Madara when he turned to the bad side, and for that I think a lot of people is gonna have the impression that Uchiha are gonna betray the whole idea of peace. So and Tobirama Tobirama would probably say, I'm right, am I, and stuff like that. And Hashirama's like, try to deny it, but then that's when the whole police force, in order to watch you guys, just to see you're not going to betray us, moments goes on. Yeah. I feel like Hashirama tried, but Madara's situation made the whole situation more impossible, quote unquote. So yeah, the peace didn't happen. Think it's like some Abraham Lincoln. You know how he tried to make entire peace, but then suddenly he got assassinated, and it's strange, but that's what I see. I see that Kishi tried to make it that Hashirama actually was gonna make the whole world peace, but unfortunately something just didn't work in his favor, and bam.
Did you just say Abraham?
Abraham?
Yeah, I know.
Why? Why use him?
I know I'm using real historical figures, like Abraham, but I'm trying to get my point across. My point is that there was somebody in the past that's trying to make peace, but he failed because whatever happened.
And then we got Jiraiya trying to make peace, but he failed.
Well,
Nagato, then we got Naruto now. He's the perfect value.
Yeah, exactly. Naruto is going to be the one that actually accomplished it. That's the whole point.
Really, I actually remember that from the anime than the manga.
For what part? Which part?
I mean, when Pain was dying.
So what, Nagato part?
Yeah, the Nagato part.
Yeah.
When he turned to another Tensei Zombie.
Yeah. Because Nagato, well, he didn't come close, but he was making progress, and then bam, one betrayal happened, and he lost his best friend, and then he goes mad.
Oh yeah, he's an Uzumaki too.
Yeah, that too. And let's not forget, what's his name? Obito was like, in a way, he did.
Oh boy, Obito, poor Obito.
In a way, he did plant the seed on Nagato. That you're gonna realize nothing's gonna go to your favor, but what prevented that is Yahiko. But you get the idea where the whole idea that Nagato is like, you're right, Obito, you're right after all. There's no hope. You know what? I'm gonna make it my own hope. With destructions. So that
tell beasts for peace.
Yeah.
Using them for mass destruction.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
So yeah, that's my prediction how the whole Hashirama would turn out. If I'm right, kudos. Big one.
Join me, Obito. Join the dark side. You shall have the power to save the love of your life. Okay.
Ow. Yeah, there you go. That was what I was trying to say. Yeah, but that's pretty much the chapter was good. Yeah. Well,
Naruto,
again,
what is it, Obito? I have something to tell you. Something very important. What is it?
Father.
I'm your father's brother's teacher's former teacher's roommate. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, Darth Vader.
About to become.
But overall, it was a good chapter. A good chapter.
The only thing I just can't get is that Hashirama has another brother we never knew. He could be the third Hokage as well. He could be the third could be the fourth, the cycle could continue. The cycle continues.
And next time, kids, same ninja channel, same ninja time.
So, what do you guys think about, the Sound Ninja 4?
And what?
The Sound Ninja 4. What do you think about them individually? I mean, since they're coming back in the anime, I want to, know people's thoughts about, the Sound Ninja 4.
Honestly, I don't really care. I never really found him that interesting, except for what's his face, the one that did the whole bone thing.
Like Kimimaru?
Yeah.
Jugo, the Jugo hat for a friend?
I think so.
He fought with Gar and Rock Lee.
Wait a minute.
Pretty good feat.
Hey, they put a mention in the spin-off series, Rock Lee and Pal. Rock Lee, oh god. That show's kind of funny in a way, but it's not my taste of a show.
I can't believe I actually saw a video game of it. Where'd that come from?
You mean like the SD Rock Lee Mini Power blah blah blah?
Yes, Power Shippuden.
Oh, I didn't play that yet.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that game.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I mean, I think Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 when I get my PS3.
Well, I'm getting it, and I'll probably just talk about it here or some other time. But yeah. What else?
The game sucks.
It fucking sucks! It has Sakura's confession!
Why not the upside?
CC2, your game is bad, and you should feel bad.
But yeah, the only thing I could say is, all the high hopes. Well, you're gonna be disappointed. I'm
hoping that there's an Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Well, there will be, but they better have more time on it this time. Because
yeah. When I watched the walkthrough, and I'm kind of like, Sakura, they're keeping Sakura's confession? Oh my god! And last time they didn't keep Hinata's? Ha ha! Wah, 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 wah. Naruhina's pissed.
Well, yeah, but I won't say much. But like I said, when I get the game, I'll let you guys know what's up. But
you'll let me know, right?
Yeah, I will. From what I read the leaks, it sounds pretty disappointing. I give it that. But like I said, I'll let you guys know. And yeah. But hopefully if the next game around, they would put more time into it, because it seems like a Generation 2, which that's not a good compliment if you ask me.
Really, I mean, I did play Ultimate Ninja Storm for a while, but like, I hate button mashing. I mean, to a point where like my game controller will break every time I try to mash that button. And I was at the part of the bridge part. Oh god, no. The pain and torment of that. I mean, good lord, I mean, this was from one system. So, what do you guys want to talk about now?
Well, like I said, good chapter. It's leading to something. You gotta be patient, I guess. And that's all I can say. As for Uzumaki Mito, I do not know when she's gonna appear, but yeah, that's all I
am laughing though, because at some of the members on the forum who actually got, it's like, oh no, flashback. They're actually liking this one. So
flashback.
So
we're having another flashback.
So I'm like, see, all the people who said they didn't like it, there are some people who actually, were wrong and they actually do like it. So
I really am mixed about it. I'm okay with the fighting, but really, they should have more strategy than summon the biggest creature. Like, I'm summoning you to Naruto. Nope, I'm summoning this big fat statue with Destiny High Five powers. The power of destiny.
Oh, we can always ask Hashirama in the vote. So how much do you like NaruSaku? Hands up.
Me!
1,000 to 0. Good.
Yeah. NaruSaku is awesome.
We love it.
Yeah. I remember this one thing I like about Blood Prison, that like Sakura didn't slap Naruto in this one except in the flashback. Oh
Wait.
yeah, that was a movie.
I'm like, wait, what? Something about a blood prison and Sakura like slapping Naruto? When was this?
It was in the 5th movie, and I watched it, and really, I think it's a really good movie.
I actually don't watch the movies.
Wait, which
I know.
movies?
I just don't watch the Naruto movies. I mean, yeah, here we go. Everyone's going, James, how dare you?
You're supposed to be a
Cinematic
fan.
masterpieces.
Well, I wouldn't go that far now.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I would say Blood Prison was a good movie.
I still didn't see that. I'll be honest with you. I only saw up to 4. If I could, I would review them, but not until the Road to Ninja comes out, and then I'll probably get my.
Oh my God, Road to Ninja.
Yeah,
Really,
that's
I think what I hear about the movie, they are not using the special people in there.
yeah, that's probably one of the downsides. It's probably because I don't even know why they didn't use them. I mean, they have a lot of money. It shows.
I mean, like, they could have, like had Hinata versus Sakura.
Well, I would have. Well, that's what Kishi. But that's the thing. If Kishi didn't do it, I guess he doesn't give a hoot. You know.
I don't give a hoot about Hinata or Sakura.
Well, I wouldn't say the Sakura part. I'm just talking about the Hinata part. With all due respect. I mean, yes, she got the development, but again, he's saying he's doing it because this is the shiny moment for his characters.
And it's her birthday.
Yeah, even more special. Where she gets her wish. Hold Naruto's hand. But
I hate that. Why did Hinata have to get her birthday wish? I wanted Sakura to get hers. Blah.
don't worry, something better will come. We just have to wait. But
be right back, guys. I gotta do something real quick.
sure. But yeah, movie wise.
We're probably going to be cutting this out of the podcast. Or I don't know. I might leave it in. Just for laughs.
So,
Quick, let's talk bad about him while he's not here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, so is this gonna be a podcast or not?
I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it out.
Gotta cut it out.
Yeah.
I was just about the movie. What are we gonna talk about now?
I don't know.
I think we should really. This podcast is really going to be short today, isn't it?
There's nothing to talk about.
Hey, guys!
Hey, you are? Okay.
I just have to do one little thing.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, let's see.
What you guys were talking about?
Just give me like 5 seconds of silence, and then I can start.
Do.
Okay. Well, yeah. About the movies, like I said, I'm waiting for the latest one to be released, and then I give it all my comments on all the movies from first to go all the way to the 9th. If I could say a quick rundown from what I remember watching them, I don't really remember them, to be honest. Some of them are forgettable. The one I really remember the most.
Harem in the movie.
The one I remember the most, to be honest, I don't know why I remember it. Probably because I'm a little biased, but who knows? It's probably movie 3 for Shippuden one. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It was a pretty good one. It had a good anime. It definitely had a really good animation. It had a really good soundtrack. Really good fan service fighting, like Gaara versus Naruto. I think that was kind of cool.
Oh my God! Gaara versus Naruto!
I mean, like, you could say the reason is a little bit far-fetched, especially from our side, but who knows? But who cares? It's really the fact that they fought each other for one last time is really nostalgic factor. Yeah. And, for you NaruSaku fan, it does have some nice tidbits from them, nice,
Yeah, like,
yeah.
that's
But,
my Naruto.
yeah,
Ah.
or like Sai, hey, yeah, for some reason, women really get really strong when they get encouraged by the men they love, and then it's like, shut up.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's, I
I
mean, like, that one I
it
really like the most
does that.
for now. Yeah. That movie I really like the most. Let me see, the quick rundown. Movie one, good. Movie two, I like the action, but other than that, meh.
The
Movie three, action is nice. Story is too cheesy, but like again, the action is nice and the animation is actually pretty nice. If I remember the animation well, it was actually
movie
pretty nice.
and
Movie three,
movie
um,
four, it was decent.
movie four, I actually like it. I mean, I can't say it's I wouldn't say it's something you should see right away, but it has a good action, somewhat a decent plot, and the animation is that's not so bad. It's actually good.
Little ending at
Movie five, the hype was about Sasuke, which he
Sasuke!
only got like 30 minutes. No, not even 30 minutes, like 20, barely 20 minutes
Second.
total. Well, not second now, but more like 20 minutes max.
Like, almost.
But as a whole, it was okay, I guess. Maybe, I don't remember.
Oh,
The
yeah.
the story did have something going, and it was actually going well until the whole plot twist happened. It became a little too questionable. But
Okay,
actually not.
one at a time, fellas. One.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The
Oh,
movie.
and from those two movies that Naruto has, like, these girls crushing on him.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Some
can't
reason.
believe the first movie actually implied Naruto have children.
For some reason, the movies for some reason, their movies usually has the girl falling in love with Naruto, or suggests that, or at least have tons of respect. But for Shippuden movies, it's usually the case of loving. Well, except for the fourth movie. Except for the fourth
Only
movie.
3 doesn't show that.
Well, movie three, they use only the real cast member with some new, the villains. They're the only new one. There's no Desmond Distress.
He knows
Yeah.
double finger.
There's no Desmond Distress. Right. But it's kind of strange that some of the characters in that movie was brought back in Kishimoto manga. So what does that mean? I do not know. But, yeah.
One of the Jinjurikis.
Not Jinchuriki. It was one of those people that supposedly have the bloodline limit, that, rare bloodline limit. And in the movie, he managed to get one and kill that person so he could try to get the best body. I forgot what's the story in movie 3. Kind of forgot the story, but I did still like movie 3 a lot because the animation was great. Music was great.
Movie 3 does have something that I just noticed now. The villain is like Orochimaru.
Yeah, you could say that. It's more like a Orochimaru base. And I did like, and what's more strange about movie 3, it really either the animator really guessed it perfectly, or it's probably be too obvious that all of us shouldn't even know already, or maybe Kishi has some little throw in of his own. But the part that really got me, wow, I guess, it's the very beginning of the movie. Yeah, it's after when Obito was revealed to be Obito, and the flashback is reveals his whole plot, whatever. But that's not what I was. The surprising part in the movie 3, now going back, is when Naruto got hurt, but he didn't. He sounded like, "Hey, I'm all cool and I'm okay." But
Because
then Sakura,
I have Kurama.
but
Kurama.
yeah, but hold on, but like I said, Naruto acted so cool. He was like, "Hey, is Sai okay?" And then Sakura turned around, smacked Naruto because.
And double back to side 2.
Yeah. Well, no, not that part. You talk about the part when Sai got the one that were still in the mission. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
When they were still in the mission, Sai was knocked out. well, knocked down, whatever. But then Naruto asks Sakura, is he okay? And then Sakura turn around and smack Naruto, which he doesn't understand why. Only to find out that Sakura knows that Naruto got a huge cut or huge something. All I know, he was bloody, and Naruto's like felt a little like, oh crap. And then Sakura's like, how dare you try to hide that pain? How dare you try to hide that injury? You know how crazy you are to do that stuff. And then all that Suderi moment. But then the part where it got me, the part that got me a little bit like that's interesting. Was the part where Kakashi was like, it's like Naruto he's just like you, right? He's just like you, Obito. I'm like, that's funny coincidence because in Obito flashback, if you remember, Obito tried to act cool, tried to do some ninja skill, but wanting to have his hand hurt, and then he tried to hide that for Rin, try to act cool, but then Rin already know about it, and then it startled her, and she got a little mad of that. So that's a good guess from the anime side. I have no idea. That's a pretty good guess, and that in a way that's already tell you yes, Obito and Naruto is already parallel from beginning. Deal with it.
Really, for movie 4, it's kind of like Naruto seeing his pops for the first time.
Yeah, that's the hype. Minato being in the movie, but it was really it was underwhelming. But the fourth movie, it was alright. The strange part about
time travel.
The time travel excuse is rather question. It's very I don't even know what to say with that. I think the problem I have with the movie is it felt fast. It felt quick. It felt like it ended so quick. I don't know how to explain.
And plus Sakura being a tsundere again, and they're like, Naruto, are you being a pervert?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, yeah, I guess if you're NaruSaku person, the ending is pretty nice for you. But other than that, the movie was alright. Movie 5 I didn't see, but for the record, the novel version has one extra NaruSaku scene, but unfortunately it wasn't made to the movie for whatever reason. I do not know.
Why? No, NaruSaku thinks John said. Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah, but that's
no in it.
Yeah, and yes, there is proof. We have a person that actually has a novel in Japanese, and we have a translator for that.
We have to have things in Japanese. I want it in English.
Yeah, it never comes to English. We English guys don't really get the good stuff anymore. But
no.
But other than that, if you need to know what is it, it's a hug scene. Yeah, that's pretty odd to remove that. I don't know. Maybe it's to give away. Maybe it's a novel exclusive, like how a lot of book translated to a movie is. Or I don't know. Maybe it's just probably it's just to give away. But who knows? But movie 6, movie 10 in this case is a redemption. Well, actually, it's not movie 10. It's movie 9. Sorry, movie 9. Yeah. Starting that, but I don't have any much opinion of the movies. I had to see them again. One day I'll share it. So, stay tuned for that.
I want to rewatch the Naruto movies. So like, when Blood Prison comes out, I will talk about that one too.
Mm-hmm.
And Blood Prison, when I saw it, it was like, not like a normal Naruto movie to me. There was something missing. I mean, there was dark comedy in there. Where like, okay, like this guard trying to pull Naruto's pants down.
Well, at least they try to do something different. But I guess that's where the love and hate comes in. People do like it. People will hate it because it's not using too much of a cast member or it's not too much of a Naruto universe. People would like it for at least try to be originality, but I don't know. I gotta see the movie. I can't really comment on it. But and if anything, The only thing I can say, watch movie 3. That's the only one I recommend. Movie 3 Shippuden. I mean, sorry.
I recommended movie 1. Movie 1 of the Shippuden era.
Oh, the Shippuden one in movie 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, except the part where Naruto gonna have children.
Yeah, that's what happens when Naruto do the touch. Put the touch on the women. That's what happens. Fortunately,
back on women, children. You might have to ask them for I need children to save the world again.
Yeah.
I still got the DVD for it.
Oh, neat. I didn't get any DVD, not yet. But yeah, movie 3 Shippuden, go for it. I recommend it. Also,
movie 1, I recommend that too.
Yeah. Also, I did like the movie 5 shorts. It has a dumb ending, but to begin with, it is dumb. So you're supposed to
filler, the genie.
The one with Konohamaru versus Naruto. You're supposed to go.
Lord, I hate
the
that.
ending, yes, the ending is dumb, but I think that's the whole purpose of it. It's supposed to be is self-aware that it's supposed to be random and comedy. It's not supposed to be like, take this serious.
Konohamaru sound like, ha ha! I am a Judy now. You are not.
Yeah.
That really sucked.
Well, yeah. But I think
and then so like Naruto's the hero of the league, so like who actually being
I think the part what people really dislike is how it ends. Like, he turned sage and then he all of a sudden everybody told him, you're not supposed to do that, therefore you disqualify. Yeah. But other than that, and it was a fun short, and I gotta admit, I did laugh at the whole boot going to his face. That was pretty funny because I didn't see that coming at all. She just Sakura got embarrassed because Tsunade told her to shut up because she was trying to tell Naruto to pay attention only for Tsunade to tell her to shut up, and she got laughed at. Even Naruto was laughing at her, and then I could see a random boot come to his face. And then she just really mad. He's like, "Oh, you're so dead after this." And then he was like, "Oh God, I'm so scared." I didn't think a boot would be tossed to Naruto. I thought it would be like, I don't know, maybe just
boot to the head.
Yeah.
or fist to the face.
Yeah. If you guys wonder why I'm not saying anything, I have no clue what they're talking about. I have not. I've only maybe seen one, and I think that's the Naruto Shippuden #1 movie where I think the one that predicted that he died, right?
Oh yeah. That was the hype that was the hype about Naruto supposed to die, but that was really false advertising. I actually thought it was going to be about what if Naruto died right now? What's life going to be like? But that's not the case. So.
Well, I did like the scene with Sakura crying at his grave. I thought that was very magical.
Yeah, me too. I do think that.
Sakura's billing is yelling, Naruto! Oh man. Oh, poor Sakura. She was going to lose Naruto a lot.
That's better than Hinata. Naruto-kun?
No, Naruto-kun, no!
When was the last time that she ever screamed her name? Scream his name.
I think
you do it.
OVA about it. Like, Naruto-kun.
I just couldn't believe Hinata was the one that suggested sexy. I was like, did she really just say that?
I think that was Sakura that did that in the other OVA.
That was in the Umaki. It was in the Umaki after one of the episodes.
Yeah.
And Hinata's like, can you say it's sexy? And she's like, not so good.
That was sweet.
And I was like, oh, right there.
right in the gullet.
I gotta admit, I do miss those Omeki stuff in the anime.
Yeah, I missed them too. One of my favorite Omekis was like Sakura getting mad at Hinata of getting all the hype.
Oh, you talking about getting all the favoritism? Yeah. I remember that one. I think my favorite one, I don't know why, maybe it's just so straightforward and easy. It's probably when Naruto was dreaming that he was about to kiss her, and then he got that weird funny face right before.
God, no!
He had that weird funny face when he got interrupted because Sakura was actually in his room, and then she was telling him, don't you think you should clean up this room? It's really messy. And then a little roach happened. She got really petrified. She slipped on the ramen. Good, how ironic. And then Naruto underwear is on her head, and then she just blamed on Naruto, just punched the crap out of him. That's ironic. And I find that funny because even the manga special, it turns out Naruto's the one that has her undies as well. Go figure. If you remember the manga special, the one from the Road to Ninja,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Naruto
fan service for boobies.
Yeah, he has her bra without even noticing. So I found that funny.
I think that was a panty or whatever.
No, I think it was a bra because it has the straps and all that stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
My God!
And weird science, right? Like the cups are like right at the head.
But
they're still saying like, this is the worst day ever.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Yeah. That's but I do miss those Omekis.
Yeah.
I miss them. Some were really creative. Some were actually pretty nice touch. I thought the nice touch would be the one with the Team 7 take a picture moment. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, I think that was the nicest one yet. Or like Sakura's cooking.
Oh, the horrible. Well, are you talking about the filler? Are you talking about the filler one?
No, actually, Omeke, where like Hinata was trying to like make this chocolate for Naruto, then like.
Oh, yeah.
And like, oh man. And when Kiba eats it, he just like oh.
Yeah, Kiba's the one that take this thing, and he was like, "What's with this chocolate?" Well, it's free, so here we go. And then he just ate it, and he's like, "Oh my god, it was horrible." Yeah, I remember that.
Why does it have hot sauce on it?
Plus, it was Valentine's Day.
For some reason, Tsundere usually gets the stat or even heroin usually gets the not a good cook characteristic. I don't know why. I remember.
Weird. Trying to think of the first tsundere I remember. Akane from Rama 1/2, Lum from Yurashi.
I remember another anime. Like I remember for 3 seasons, I believe she was a horrible cook. I think around the 5th season, it was like, oh wow, for once it's actually good. And then the girl's like, oh, you like it? Wait a minute, what do you mean actually good? And then when she turned around, she's all happy. And then when the guy was still eating it, he was like, wait, what's this thing? And then he's like, isn't this my socks? And then he's like, how are socks got into my curry? So
I don't want the socks get in my curry! No!
It was rather funny. But yeah, for some reason they always get that trait that you can't cook for nothing. But yeah.
You got NaruSaku from Love Hina. She couldn't cook for anything. Actually, the funny thing is, it looked like crap, but it tasted awesome.
Yeah. Tularu. I remember they made an anime of that, and like mostly censoring out everything.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I do miss the mechas. I guess they have no more room. Shame. Because that was actually one of the better parts of the anime when you don't like the animation for the Pacific episode. Like, oh, they messed up my animation. They messed up this fight with this horrible animation. But at least the mecha was funny. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. It was always funny seeing like the characters like they were real people, but they were just playing characters.
Naruto asking Sakura, "Can I go on a date with you, Sakura?" And she just said no.
That? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Gee, Naruto, with a series with your name on it, you're hardly ever in it. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I thought the advertising Omeke part was actually funny. Like I know a couple of them. One of them I found funny was the Shino one. Like they were in a contest. Naruto, Kiba, I think it's Choji and
Hinata.
Shino was in the contest. No, it was those four. I think it's 4 or 3. Anyway, they were asking a question that happened from the Rescue Sasuke arc. And then nobody could answer it. And then Shino answered it, and he got it correct. And Kiba was like, wait, how the heck you know the answer if you wasn't even with the mission with us?
And they wasn't there.
He's like, oh, how I know? Thanks to this new data book. New data book brought to you by the manga. Brought to you by the mangaka himself. He's like, yes. Then he's like, oh, all right, you win. The prize is I don't know, a year's subscription of Shonen Jump Weekly. Yay, I'm getting a Shonen comic. Yeah. Or another one was like, another one was like, remember how the anime is going to be digital? It was one of those old story about broadcast is out, digital is in, something like that. I forgot how it was saying, but I remember like Naruto was like, oh, I finally bought a new TV, and now I'm so ready to watch the news program. Oh, look, it's Sakura. Hey, don't forget to change it to digital. Wait, digital? Yes, a digital. It's a new TV. It's a new thing standard now. Now everything will look crispier, cleaner. Oh, look, Kaguzu versus me. It does look great. I'm so hyped I could do Rasengan. And he does. He actually does it to the TV. And he actually, not to the TV, he actually did it to his own home. And then Sakura was like, oh, by the way, don't get carried away to do a Rasengan to the wall. Oh, now you said it's Sakura-chan.
Now you said it's Sakura.
I have to watch that one. I didn't miss that one.
Yeah, I think I should try to find that one.
There was one of those Omekis that was promoting Rock Lee and Pals. Those were kind of funny. Like the time that like Naruto was playing baseball. Ninjas playing baseball.
Are you talking about from the Rock Lee specials thing?
Yeah, they're like go. Like Naruto's saying something and Sasuke's there and I'm still like, no, Sasuke, you can't be Chibi.
Yeah.
Me.
Alright, we're gonna take a break here, because, well...
Yeah, it's a good time to do so.
So, Chibi Sasuke for the win.
We'll be back after these messages.
Watch how the moon sits in the sky on a dark night, shining with the light from the sun. The sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna go with one. It makes me think of...
And welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Hola, bien, y tú.
So we got finished done with, in a roundabout way, talking about 622. So what are we going to talk about now? Well, it is a NaruSaku podcast, so let's talk about NaruSaku. Why not? So assuming we're going to have NaruSaku moment by the end of the War Arc, what do you think is going to happen? You know, is it going to be some kind of subtle moment that implies Naruto's feelings for Sakura? Will it be a moment that suggests Sakura's feelings shifted from Sasuke to Naruto? You know, what do you guys foresee happening?
For me, I think Naruto is going to finally confront Sakura about the confession. And you were relying before, but now that I see you worked hard in the war, now I believe you. Dude, next.
For life?
Oh, that's all? Sorry.
And Sakura kissing Naruto on the lips.
Well, that would be too much for the war arc, let alone it's not the ending, but I digress. But, let me see. Honestly, who's gonna get the moment? Would it be from both sides? Would it just be Naruto or would it be just Sakura? I'll say it probably both sides, but more to Sakura. Because for the whole part 2, alright, part 1 really established that Naruto is always going to love Sakura. So why go further? Well, anyway, yeah. But why go further? Because it's already at the max in some way. But you could go further with that. Oh, that kindness, his selflessness. Yes, his selflessness. In order stuff that what guys should do for a person he loves. So part 2 is all about how Sakura understands Naruto as a person much more than part 1. I mean, part 1 was a start. But now part 2 is getting more in depth. Yeah, it's getting more in depth with her, her noticing that Naruto pushes himself way too much to the fact that to the point he's gonna end up getting killed. The fact he has too many enemies that's really hell bent to get him in order to, and even his best friend is a enemy. Even though he doesn't see him as enemy, but the fact that he want to kill him, that's pretty bad. Naruto's life is not really all...
It's plus zombies.
Right. It's not really all happiness. It's really...
It's
a hard struggle. It's such a...
Know the enemy, you gotta know the enemy, right here.
The enemy is you, the enemy is me, I am your enemy, and Sasuke's going to die.
Point is, Sakura has been, developing much closer to Naruto, which should not even happen if you don't want to make NaruSaku canon. But it's happening.
Naruto. We don't want that canon either.
No, that's not the point. The point is point is that NaruSaku, the friendship bond should have ended at part 1, but she didn't end it there. It continues on part 2. So that leaves the question: why? It's obvious, because he's developing something more than friendship. It's the same thing for you could say for Sasuke. Is everyone really that determined that Sasuke would never be the so-called brother to Naruto? I doubt it. I mean, you're not that. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
Mostly, Killer B will be more of Naruto's brother than anyone else.
Trust me. There's a lot of characters that I could fill in, but this is about Naruto. What he desires, his dreams, his bonds, his important bonds, and Sasuke is obviously never gonna be replaced for that brother bond. And yeah, if that's the case, then that should be the same thing for Sakura. I mean, nobody's gonna replace her as a love interest. She's the love interest, and that's final. It's like a final grade. You can't do anything about it. It's there. You can't do anything. You gotta deal with it, and that's how it is. But anyway, point is, in this arc, I do see that there will be a new development from NaruSaku. Now to probably give her a nice that special smile that he always has only for Sakura. And then for Sakura's side, it's all up for grabs. It's all up for debate, but I don't know what could be, but it's definitely going to be something good. Something good development. Something that's really going to cancel 615 or cancel Naruhina once and for all. All honestly, that's how I feel.
Or just shoot it with a fire arrow in the foot.
Because everybody has claimed that
Naruhina is canon.
Not only that, but the fact that Naruto has moved on. If you claiming that means you gotta make sure there's no NaruSaku, there's no Naruto still mentioning that he still loves Sakura, there's no Sakura development to Naruto, no more, none of that ever again. If you have one of that, then the whole thing about he moving on is completely destroyed. The Naruhina idea is destroyed. In my opinion, it will be completely destroyed by one small NaruSaku moment. And especially in this case, you already got the hand holding, you already got her, she did help, but not the 100%. It would be like a good 25-25 with other characters, But anyway, she did that. She got her confidence. She, like I said again, she had a development, and then people are claiming that she moved, now she moved on. Okay.
Naruto hasn't moved on yet, people. He still loves Sakura. And really, okay, I know this is not canon and stuff, but in anime filler, which is kind of like that ocean arc where they're heading towards that island for Naruto's training and meeting his mom, there's this filler where this Amazonian woman wants to marry him. And really, Naruto said, like, I still love Sakura.
More or less.
Well, yeah, you can say that.
And mostly, he knows it's a one-sided thing, but he wants to impress Sakura. He wants her.
Yeah, and he said it in a selfless way too. Like like if he never gets to return love, fine. As long as she's happy, that's what's gonna make him happy.
Yeah, that's why I like Naruto and Sakura so much.
Is
like the sacrifices they make for each other.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where the best part comes in. I think that's where the best part is, actually, the whole selflessness they have each other. Whether Sakura don't even know this, I mean, she probably know, but she doesn't know how extent is that. But like, you do know doing all that stuff means you really love Naruto, because all that stuff does indicate that. But sadly, she doesn't realize how much impact, how much, extent is that, how extent is like, if I do that, that means why I'm doing that over Sasuke, the one I love, but that seems like that's the case. I mean, it's strange. Like I said, she has the ball, and she gotta something. She just had to. She gotta spell out the V. She gotta tell us: are you gonna really forever love Sasuke, or you're actually gonna move on? And quite honestly, the first option doesn't seem likely at all, because when you start something like a confusion feeling or something like a hint, like, Sakura probably falling in love with Naruto. If you start with that, there's no really turning back. Maybe you could turn back in a Shoujo, but then again, when I read Shoujo, they actually end up going to that direction still. So, yeah. In other words, if you're going to develop new feelings, usually the one if the person develops a new feeling for that person, they're going to be canon. And especially if their first relationship, or if that's really putting generous for NaruSaku, if it's terrible, bad, or not even existent, she can move on. I mean,
yeah, she's gonna move on. That's end of the story.
Personally, I don't know if there's going to be a NaruSaku moment. I'm not expecting one in this arc, to be perfectly honest. Simply because we're mostly focusing on the side characters throughout this war.
Yeah, think about it.
Like Tintin!
Who?
I mean, that girl that slaps Rock Lee around.
You mean Mickey Mouse?
Or like,
Should have a hat with a name written on it, 1010.
I'm sorry, I'm no.
or Shino.
Don't get the wrong idea. Don't get. Wait, at least Shino does something.
He has the bug thing. He's buggy.
Yeah.
I guess, like, I have bug powers. Fear me! Or remember me! The anime has this thing about them forgetting about Shino. And then Shino go like, you forgot about me.
Wait. What? I think James was trying to say something. We kind of cut off. Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, it's just that As for when is this gonna finally realize it? I don't think Naruto's really gonna accept Sakura's love until she stands up to Sasuke. It's always such a big important thing for me about this, because since this is the final battle that Naruto is gonna face, it's gonna be the end to everything, and that's gonna be the moment when you know that one pairing is gonna be canon or not. Is right there. If Sakura lets go of Sasuke and finally admits her love for Naruto, NaruSaku's canon. There is no doubt.
Hit him with a giant forehammer and say, it's canon! Boom! Naruhina, you could just go die. Boom!
It's just... It's so late in the game to develop Naruhina and still have it be believable. It's so late in the game to have Sasasaku develop and still be believable. It's just, if this was developing over the course of the series of the manga, then yes, I could say, okay, maybe there's a chance, but it's just so late in the game, 600 chapters in, and there's not even a hint from Naruto that he even likes Hinata that way. Come on. there's fanboyism, and then there's blind bias, and this is just pure blind bias if you continue to think that Naruto is just showing feelings for Hinata. It's just not there.
Blind fanboyism. That's a thing. A symptom.
Well, here's the thing. Right now, the war battle is going on, and to me, at the same time, it's Naruhina versus NaruSaku, because, well, that's the only character that's involved in there. There's no triple threat, or there's no tag team handicap match or anything like that. It's just one-on-one. Like I said, people claim that Naruto has moved on. But if there's any NaruSaku moment, then it kills any possibility. But if it happens, just happen. Whether it's small, whether it's not Obito's actually confirmed, Rin and Obito is the same as Naruto and Sakura, whether it's anything, it's over for Naruhina. In my opinion, you could agree or disagree, but in my opinion, it's over because Hinata done something that's she did the last. She got the last move. She did the hand holding. She did the comforting, and she showed him that she has involved as a confidence girl. I mean, she still has that shyness, but the fact that she would be confident at the same time, that's her characteristic, whatever. But the point is, she done all that now. Sakura hasn't done anything yet with Naruto. But here's the thing. Now Sakura hasn't showed up in the whole shiny moment. Yeah. So that means, you should beware that Sakura could do something that would shock the world, as you could say. Not just only hopefully her battle features, but the fact that, she evolves with Naruto. And it could damage tremendously to Naruhina. Actually, it would just put an end because, like I said, Naruhina just did a trump card, a whole hand-holding scene. And this is the war, and everybody's going to witness it. It's kind of like how in Pain Invasion arc, everybody witnessed Sakura hugging Naruto, and everybody was all gossiping.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Well, not like that, but everybody find it adorable, cute, not embarrassing in a bad way, but embarrassing oh wow, this is love. Oh, this is
get a room, you too.
yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
really? Okay, you continue on.
Okay. So yeah. Basically, if that happened again, I don't know about if it's going to be hug again or anything related to something that makes the atmosphere to say these guys are a great couple. If that happens for NaruSaku, this is game over for Naruhina, because Naruhina is involved in this whole war thing. She's there. She's going to witness that, and the world's going to witness that. The world's going to acknowledge, hey, maybe these are a couple. We're the cute couple. She's kind of like how Konoha kind of is up that way. Nobody's going to say anything like that. But the fact is, this is the impression I'm going to get. For all we know, the lover Nin guy probably is in there. And he probably be like, oh, so that's the great guy she was talking about. Oh, she's so lucky. I could never outmatch him, stuff like that. And yeah, like I said, if if Narusaku gets a moment, it's game over. The only last obstacle is Sasusaku. But in my opinion, if you get rid of
dead already.
Yeah, but in my opinion again, if you get rid of Naruhina, I think Narusaku is going to be canon, regardless. There's no way you could tell me otherwise. No more. Because you can't just try to kill one and revive one. Nobody has done that. Nobody has really done that.
Yes, I see. Really, when I can think about it, what would happen if Naruto touched Sakura on the chest? I mean, on the cheeks, and she gets all the power. She just jumps up really high, hits the Juby in the eye, and says, like, "Oh my God, that hurt my eye! Oh God, why does it sting? Oh no!"
I'm still waiting for that moment just to see Sakura could do so much damage to Juby. Because an air palm could do that much. Just imagine a physical punch. A physical punch could make a person go fly 1,000 meters or 1,000 m. I'm not sure what the game said.
To the ground.
Yeah, they could go for like a good. They could go. They could go for I don't know, 10 football fields. It's that far they could go through. So just having Kurama power. It's just, I don't even know.
I remember something from the Power Arc once again. Yeah, I'm talking about that arc again. The Kurama Chakra cloak looks goofy.
Are you talking about the exclusive one? I thought that was
like the big fat one.
It was more different from the one that you see from the current situation, but yeah, it was different. I kind of like that.
It's one more thing that this special show, the Seven Tails version of Naruto.
They said that? They showed that? I don't remember that.
Yeah, they actually showed that.
I never noticed. Well, either way, yeah. Yeah, my opinion, if there's gonna be a moment, it would contain both of them. Mostly the Sakura, because, like I said, this whole part 2 has been about Sakura learning Naruto way more in depth, more deeper, and to the point that it's no longer a friendship. Friendship is more of a yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm gonna love you or you're gonna love me, we both gotta know each other, from parts to parts, from every aspect of a character.
Hinata won't work. Hinata won't work.
Hinata is all about his Nindo, the inspiration, her idol. That's what it's about. People often forget that, though. Though I haven't been proven wrong yet. She could make me wrong, but I would be a little bit disappointed if he does do so, because that would just make character a little bit questionable. It breaks character in some way, because for the whole series, it's always about the reason why Naruto's so cool and I like him because he has that theme: never give up, keep coming back, and
never give up, and you will see. And
the thing is, the thing is, Sakura knows that, but she knows much more to it. She knows that he wanted to be Hokage. She knows that he had a lonely life in his childhood. She knows that. She knows how much he cared. How much
in the filler, kind of.
No, it was in the manga, but if you're talking about the extra scene, the part where Sakura actually witnessed Naruto, and then she's looking at him, and then she gets dragged by her parents, and she just walk.
Don't talk to that boy. He's just
But they didn't say it like that, but they just pretty much you get the idea that they kind of wanted to say leave him alone because he's bad. But point is, it still happened in manga. There's a panel of it. There's a panel that she reflected that she knows that Naruto went through hell when he was a child. She knows how much pain that Naruto has to deal with having QB inside him and can never get rid of the suffering. Well, I mean, yeah, they become friends now, but but the fact back then is all about like, hey, it'd be nice if I get rid of this horrible beast inside, but you can't, because if you do, you die.
Yeah. If you release Kurama, the world will be screwed.
Not only that, but you'll be dead. The host is gonna die because there's no beast inside.
Actually, the host won't die if they're Uzumaki because they have longevity. I mean, Kushina didn't die.
Wait, I thought no. Didn't he say like? Didn't he
it's
say
not
like?
Really known. I
didn't
mean,
he?
it's almost implied that Kushina was dying.
Yeah, that's what it
Obito
said.
makes that point, like, oh, I can't believe you survived that. Well, I guess Uzumaki, like he kind of implies that she was supposed to die, but because she is an Uzumaki, she like survived it barely, but was on the verge of dying. I guess.
I always feel like she just prolonged her death longer. But like, okay, I got extracted, but I could live for at least 10 minutes extra. But I don't know. It's kind of vague on that part.
Baby.
Like, it's kind of vague on that. Kind of.
There was something interesting about it, like Naruto and Gaara when they were born. Both of them had their mother in their arms, and it looked so cute.
Yeah, it's usually the father that gets the bad part.
Oh, it's adorable.
It's usually the father gets the bad part, the mother gets the sweet part.
I mean, Minato had to seal in and like, yeah, that's pretty sad. Naruto has a giant beast inside. He can't make friends. He can't get the loved one he wants. Except for another girl that likes him, which he doesn't know. And now, literally, his life is screwed. But, like, he keeps a smile on his face. He be goofy and, like, I won't let this down. I'm gonna be the Hokage.
Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I said, Sakura knows Naruto the most, out of the women at least. And I think actually out of all the characters. I don't know. Somebody gotta correct me this. But
maybe like Kakashi knows him?
To some extent, yeah, I guess you could say that.
To some extent because like he's his teacher's son.
Pretty much anybody in Team 7 but minus Sasuke. Well, he would know more than
Sasuke. He doesn't know a thing about Naruto.
Well, the only thing he knows is how much they care about each other some way. I mean, if Sasuke really severed that bond, why should you even care about that promise? They're like, oh yeah, I made a promise to this guy, so I won't kill the village. I'll just wait until I kill him. Why you care so much? Obviously, you still have that brotherhood love. It's obvious, but again, it's all about Sasuke denying this.
Yeah, Sasuke is denying the friendship with Naruto.
Worse than Hamlet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion. I believe Sakura is gonna get more out of this. If it happens, game over for Naruhito. Game over, man. Game over. And yeah, that's my
opinion. Man. Game over.
And that's my opinion.
You know what'd be funny? It'd be funny to see. And I will laugh if this does happen.
Go.
You ever see those cliche moments? I don't know if they're cliche, but they happen quite a lot. Where like, you see the two love interest, and they beat this final enemy or this final thing, and they're like, "Oh, we did it! And they run at each other, and they hug each other, and they just twirl each other around, all happy because they won the day. And then it almost looks like they're about to kiss, and then they push each other away from each other, and you're like, they're gonna be a couple at the end.
Yeah, I think that cliche might happen.
That might happen. Actually, that kind of cliche fits more to those interruption cliche. Like, interruption. The one like how we see like, hey, Sakura. It's not about what you do is big or small. It's about how you feel about Naruto. And for the interruption, those are cliche. And it happens a lot throughout anime, mangas as well. Well, same thing. But yeah.
You just need that moment where both Naruto and Sakura just drop their defenses and just act normally.
Yeah, that could. I would love that. I would love that to happen. That seems like that could happen. Like Like I picture they're just hugging around, like we finally did it, and then they just turn around.
Everyone's staring them. They're like,
They just
what?
and then they turn around. You see entire ninjas alliance just looking at them.
And then
I think
they're like, okay, get a room, you two.
and then I think maybe I don't know. I'm trying to think with some think of I don't know. Broccoli would just look, and then you just see his jaw just drop.
Disturbance of the Force. 1,000 fanboys cried out in terror. And then all was silence.
Yes. It was silent that day when Naruto and Sakura hugged.
People do wonder what could top the whole Hinata stuff. Frankly,
Shikamaru and Tamari?
no, I didn't mean like that. I mean like what Sakura has to do to top what Hinata done for Naruto.
Let me think.
Well, I mean, if you think about it.
Sasuke?
Go ahead.
Kill Sasuke?
No.
I love you so much. I gotta stab your best friend.
No, punch the Jubi in the eye, the ear, and the mouth. Where he has no hearing, he can't speak, and his teeth is knocked out. You know what's weird about the Jubi? He has goat-like teeth. When I like, really when I see his mouth, he goes like, meh, I'm the Jubi, I'm a Jubi, meh.
Oh, that's scary.
Evil goat! It's the evil goat of the Naruto universe! Run!
It's funny, For Life, that you mentioned the with people asking what could top that. Well, to play a devil's advocate on this one, if you had that kind of moment with Naruhina and it still doesn't become canon, what kind of moment could top that to make Naruhina canon? If that couldn't make Naruto love Hinata, what could?
That's the problem. That's the thing.
Love spell.
That's the thing. Like, the fact that everybody's claiming that Naruto move on and Naruhina's canon now, because, or she got the hand holding. Okay, if you really think, even though 616 clearly showed that it was meant for that.
True.
Yeah. Even if it's really meant for, chakra passing, fine. You want to call it a moment? I don't mind. But if you really think that consider Naruhina is canon officially, no, because again.
No! It's not canon. It's never canon. Naruto passed this chakra to everyone. He's like, there you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Here you go, Rock Lee. Really, I can't wait to see Sakura's vixen mode.
What were you saying, For Life?
Oh, actually, that's what I was about to say. Just wait for Sakura. When Sakura shows up near Naruto, you better keep praying that there's nothing that's gonna happen between them at all. Just keep hoping. If a cliffhanger, keep hoping.
Highly suggest pissing yourself, followed by praying to your impotent god.
Yes.
And praying for the Jubi to die.
Yes.
Or
if you wonder why the translation of the manga takes a long time for that Pacific chapter, well, I guess because it has a NaruSaku moment. And that happens, yeah.
Someone hand me that final nail. I'll nail it in myself.
Really, I don't like Hinata's confession too much. Silent. Really, Hinata, I mean, in the manga, she almost do absolutely nothing to me. In the anime, they tried to do it, but even make it even worse. In the video game, she doesn't even say her confession, but Sakura does in the sequel game. Hooray!
And in the anime, it's highly embellished.
No, don't forget the games. Even the games is a bit. I mean, I'm probably gonna give it away, but I think a lot of people know that in Storm 3, well, spoiler alert, I guess you want to call it. In Storm 3, it doesn't end with a cliffhanger as in like, oh, we're still in war. Actually, they ended the war and they go back home. In Storm 3, yes, they have a new ending, or alternative ending, and it's strange, but I mean, it's strange only because the timing is wrong, because, obviously they're still in war. Are you really gonna...
And Madara's still alive!
You're right, and Toby is still not revealed to be Obito, but yeah.
We need the revealing of Obito!
So yeah.
His iron mask!
So yeah, that's really strange. But anyway, to get to my point, even the games is still acknowledging that that Narusaku is still, pretty good shape, no harm done, and probably they still think that's gonna be the parent to go home. And now in Storm 3, I mean, even the early games, like the last game they made, not Generation, the other last game, the PSP one, suggested that the same. But anyway, if you want to talk about recent, let's go with Storm 3 then. In Storm 3, the ending wise, Naruto was knocked out for a long time. He finally woke up. He went to the village. Everybody was working, occupied. Everybody's not looking at him. They're all just working. Sakura's talking to some town guy, I don't know, because he's probably had to rebuild that building. She noticed Naruto woke up, and she just smiled, like, that what a relief, happiness, that really good smile.
Hooray!
And then, well, not like that hooray, but more like, that charming, that you could tell that girl really cares for you smile. She stand up. Yeah, she stand.
That I really care about you smile, not that I'm gonna rape you smile.
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
Lord, no, we don't want Naruto to get raped.
Not that Batman smile either. I'm Batman.
Oh my God, what I'm talking about then.
I am the goddamn Batman.
But
God.
She smiled. I guess she does that. She have her hands around her heart. She smiled. There's no voice, but you could tell she said his name out loud. And Naruto does that only Sakura smile one. That very big
boxy grin.
Yeah, that one. Like his eyes is closed, his teeth is all shown. That smile. That smile he only gives to Sakura. That happens. They look like it looks like one of those moments, like you could be in a crowded area, but y'all two could meet in the most y'all two would still meet each other, no matter how crowded the area could be. It's like one of those scenery. And then, they got close, and, Sakura, she was all happy, and then she went back to her tsundere mode, telling him, like, you made me worry, stuff like that. And Naruto's like, she didn't hit her. She didn't hit him, but you could tell she was like, she was being tsundere, it was like, you got me worried. I was like, you got me worried with all that dangerous mission you have gone through. And then Naruto's got that, oh, I'm sorry. But, he was still smiling because, he felt relieved talking to her and stuff like that. And that's how it ends. Oh, Minato and Kushida watch Naruto being with the village. That was a nice touch. Other than that, like I said, the game suggested that.
Minato and Kushida?
Well, they're dead, but it's like a spiritual thing, kind of like how Storm 2 did it, with Minato and Jiraiya watch Naruto.
Or the ending of Star Wars.
Yeah, you could say, yeah.
Yoda comes out and Obi-Wan.
Yeah, like that. There you go. Perfect way to say it. Like, it's pretty much the Star Wars ending. Other than that, the point is, people still suggest Narusaku to be the end game. And, if they really suggested, are we missing something? Maybe not.
Because that's
like,
true.
But like I said, are we missing something? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah,
Like
we're missing something. Like
people,
Obito.
people like there's a lot of evidence. Yes, they're not really canon, but it does suggest something. I guess you could say it give us 50%. The other 50% would be manga proof. And once that happened, you can't go anywhere else but saying Narusaku is actually going to be the end game.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Yes.
If Naruto had a child, would it be a girl or a boy?
I think, I don't know. From what I heard, Kishi said in the interview that he suggested, it sounded like it would be suggested as a boy. Because he was actually going to use the name Menma, which is the character from Road to Ninja. But since
In the filler episode.
since that name is taken, he finds something else. I forgot how to say it, but it's some other food related name. I think I forgot. I don't remember, to be honest. But
I ate Naruto once before, and it was tasty.
yeah.
Oh,
But
Tasty.
tasty.
so yeah, if so, yes. Media's like games, animes, advertisement, etc. If suggest that Narusaku is the end game, would the manga prove that? Time will tell. It's all after Kishi now.
Yeah, it's all up to TG if he wants to do it or not. Really, he's going to do it. There's no turning back this time. It's not going to be like Rama 1 half where the ending just was unsatisfying. I'm sorry, I'm talking about that anime again.
It's fine.
Really, what I said about like that show where like the two characters were getting married, but like all of the harem aspects and blah blah blah, and it doesn't even happen. Yeah, weird.
I've never saw Ranma. Well, I did, but I saw bits and parts of it, so.
Really, I saw it in the summer, and really I liked it at first, but I never liked Akane. I wonder why. Tsundere. Two Tsundere.
Three tsunderes.
Tsundere number 4. There's a lot of tsunderes in anime. One of my, actually one that I learned was from Shaka no Shana. Did you guys see that?
Nope.
The what?
I said Shaka no Shana.
What was it?
Shaka no Shana.
No, I didn't see it yet.
It's an interesting anime which I'm watching at the current time. Really, I'm watching a lot of animes like Card Fight, a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff.
There's a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff? I can't believe this. Actually, I'm not surprised.
Actually, it's not like a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff of a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff, but like it has things that Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have. Like its characters are likable and stuff.
Well, I do see a lot of animes. I haven't got my game on for the anime wise, but I should get back on track. But
I will high five the sky.
But I did see enough anime or manga that's similar traits to Narusaku. I mean, really. Well, besides the whole development, because the development in Narusaku, depending how it ends, is really good. Really, really, really good. Let alone if it's a shonen where you just have them together. The end, their love. Rather than that, we got from let's go from scratch. You hate me, I'm gonna make you like me, and maybe love me, and there you go, love me. The end. And the way how it works is actually good, really good. And like I said, it all depends on the end to make a final judgment to say, yeah, NaruSaku is a well-developed pairing.
Well, what if you see like Naruto and Sakura in the wedding? If they ever have one.
You know, how do the wedding works in Naruto universe?
I don't know.
I feel like they're
beautiful white gowns.
I feel like sometimes I feel like there is no wedding. Maybe they just say, okay, you two are together now. Go get your own home, and all right then, bye. That's what it seems like. I mean, how nobody not really noticed about Asuma being with
Kurenai.
Kurenai. Yeah. It's
I guess it was all secret and no show.
Yeah, that feels like the same for Minato and Kushina at the same time. It kind of feels that way.
Really, I do want to see, like, if they ever did have a wedding thing. It would be kind of interesting. Do you guys want to see Kushina in a wedding dress?
Well, well, I guess it'd be a good fan service, right?
Fan service of an Uzumaki in a wedding dress. Oh my god, that would be so cute. They should bring back Kushina as a zombie. And there's one thing that I've been thinking about this since the Kage's been revived. That now Kushina's alone again because Minato's alive. And yeah, she's all alone. No one to love.
Well, wasn't she alone before with him being stuck in the demon god's stomach? The death god's stomach?
Yeah, but like, after that, like, she went to heaven and like, now Minato's alive and now she's all alone again. Wow. That's sad.
Well, it's not like he's gonna be there forever. He's gonna eventually go back. Not to the demon, but he's just gonna go back to what he's supposed to be doing. Being dead.
Yeah. So, I am a zombie man.
Cause this is Thriller, Thrill the Night.
Because Naruto is awesome, and Sasuke's so lame. I really don't like Sasuke.
We could tell.
Because, really, that's why I became a NaruSaku fan as well, because I do not like Sasuke. He's mean to Sakura. He's mean to all the women.
True. I think. Actually, I think we just see the most that she was mean to Sakura. I think Sasuke would be mean to the same level to Sakura if it's anybody, if it's you replaced with Sakura with anyone else who is a fangirl. You know, let's just say, you know, was in Team 7. She'll probably get the exact same treatment. Minus not the fact that she's going to fall in love with Naruto, but the fact that she's going to get that treatment, like, leave me alone, get strong, you know, get better. If you don't get better, well, I don't give a crap anymore. Actually, I still don't give a crap because you're not even helping yourself. You're annoying. Get off my face. Get out of my life. And where's Naruto? Because I had to fight him as friends. I mean, as rivals. Yes. Pretty much, I think what Sasuke did to Sakura pretty much kind of shows you what would happen if a fangirl is in, you know, the exact same team with Sasuke. Well, this is actually happened.
Yep.
Not once, but 3 times.
Yeah.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Strike 1, strike 2, and strike 3, and Sasuke is out of there. Sakura doesn't love him no more? That's cool.
Let it die, people. How many times can this guy say no?
It's gonna come around.
Like Sasuke's like, no, because I'm emo. I am an emo bastard. Yep. Sorry. I'm an emo dude. I'm just emo.
He just doesn't really cares about love, romantic wise. I'm talking about
that's sad.
his characteristic is always about brotherhood. I think that's what Uchiha is made of. Yes, there's marriage in Uchiha, correct, but Sasuke's character is not that. His characteristic is all about brotherhood.
New Naruto game, Uchiha Creed, Brotherhood.
Oh, that could be a good video game. Naruto, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
My name is Sasuke Uchiha de Medici. Differenze de Kona.
Oh, Italian stuff. Sasuke! You are my boss now.
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Madara.
Oh my god, I remember that shot. That was obviously a shot to Mario, the game.
Hey, you guys don't know that, this is just, the bad thing about Madara not appearing in the anime. He said, what the deuce? I want to be in the anime. You? Why? Because it's filler.
Do we know his voice actor yet? I just thought of that.
No, I don't think so.
This should be interesting. Hopefully they got a good choice.
Steve Blums. That'd be good.
I thought Steve Blum was Orochimaru.
Really, Steve Blums is a lot of things. He's also Obito.
Well,
in
that case, let's just get Nolan North in there.
I think the English dub used a lot of same actors. I don't know. At one point, I thought the Sasuke voice actor was more other character as well. Wow, I'm hearing him from Shino, Neji, maybe Kiba in some way. I'm why is this the same voice acting? My God. If out of all the voice acting, why you cannot change Naruto? Why?
Put Adam West as Madara. That'd be hilarious.
Here's the weird thing about the voice acting, the voice actor of Sasuke, he's really the other cartoon that I watch is Ben 10 Omniverse. He's voicing Ben, a superhero that's a smart, remarked kid, or a teen, or whatever, who has the most powerful weapon in the universe.
Yes. Well,
shall we go to questions?
Yeah, I guess before we come to many different topics.
Let's go to questions, my
We only have one question, but it's a 3-parter. And actually, I can answer the first part. I think I can, anyway.
I think I made a question here before. Do you guys like Killer Bee?
Oh,
yeah.
Who doesn't?
Killer Bee, that's with me. I kind of like his English.
Killer Bee.
I kind of like Killer Bee's English voice over his Japanese voice for some reason. It sounds so black. When Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generation came out and I heard his voice, I was oh my god, he is better than the Japanese version. This is good.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
This first question is from Slextrim. Well, this one and only question is from Slextrim.
Interesting.
Uh,
Yeah. If you remember her, she's been on the podcast at least twice now. So
Yes.
I hope I get to meet her one day. In the podcast again.
maybe. I've had make miracles happen.
Yeah.
I actually can answer this first one because I remember correctly why this is actually, but I'll say it anyway. She asked, when Naruto first learned how to use the Rasen Shuriken, he was warned that the side effects could do severe damage to his chakra tubes and would eventually lead to losing his ability to use chakra. Despite the warning, Naruto has fallen back to using that jutsu on numerous occasions. He overused it during his battle with Pain, and he's been using it frequently during the war. I I can actually answer this question real easily because if you remember, the one time that actually damaged him was when he actually used it point blank when it was in his hand still. But from then on, he kept throwing it. Literally, he literally would throw the Rasen Shuriken after that point. So you could see where he doesn't get damaged by it.
Exactly.
Actually, the game kind of contradicts that a bit.
Well, yeah, that's just a game, but
Yeah, that's just a game.
yeah. Otherwise,
Game, play to win.
Yeah.
That's Naruto for you.
But it's just to show two things. One, how devastating that technique is. It's so devastating it could really damage inside the body rather than just the outside. Getting cuts. It's damage to your cells and all that stuff. That's one thing to showcase. Yeah, it's really that powerful, and yeah, it shows. And the other thing is, I get in some way, I guess that's one way to segue to have that NaruSaku moment where Sakura was, showing that concern again that, Naruto is going to be reckless with that technique, but then, Naruto is going to comfort her because you see that one panel is like, oh, I see what is going on. Hey, Sakura, what's so good? The fact that that me and you are getting closer to Sasuke, you feel so happy about it. And, commence the feeding scene. And yeah. So it felt like that's another thing that Kikishi want to do too. Just to have that kind of moment. So yeah, it's two things, to show how devastating that move is and to have that moment. Because, that is putting Naruto in jeopardy if he keep using it. But luckily, he already mastered it and he can toss it now. Only in Sage mode, from the look of it. Only in Sage mode.
Really, Sage mode is awesome.
Yeah. So, what's the second part?
Wait a minute. There's one more thing I have to say about Sage mode. Naruto was able to dodge the third Raikage's punch and did a Rasengan on him. That was awesome.
Yes, I always like that part because I think the reason why I like
strategy.
I think the reason why I like that part a lot is probably because they actually managed to I can't even say it right.
Differentiate.
Yeah, thank you. That move, right? That word. Differentiate. I can't
Differentiate.
Even say it. Differentiate.
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 There you go.
There you go. Differentiate from the recorder mode because that the Sage is like nature, so you feeling the whole feel of the movement or whoever's on that feel. So it's kind of like useful for one moment, but it's actually kind of nice how they try to make it like I could have the other mode, but don't forget the other mode does have some extra perks that the other one don't have. It's not like Super Saiyan 2. If I go Super Saiyan 3, I should not go back to Super Saiyan 2 anymore. And it's not so special. It's not like giving Nano Vision or anything like that.
Naruto is a hippie.
But yeah, that was cool. So what's the second part?
At the end of the series, do you think Naruto will be forced to resign as a ninja because of the damage done to his chakra tubes, or do you think something has been helping his body avoid this issue? Well, I think we kind of answered that one.
Because Uzumaki.
Plus, if anything, I feel like Sakura is always going to be in his side. So it feel like he could get so much damage, but he could always recover them much faster with Sakura help.
And Kurama, don't forget about Kurama. He's gonna help too.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like say like if I'm gonna recover from the injury, it probably takes me a week.
Combo.
It's like this. Okay, this little cut in my arm. It's gonna make me recover in 10 days. But if I have Kurama, it's gonna make me recover probably like in 10 minutes. But if I have Sakura, that with Kurama, that will make me recover now. Yeah. So it's like a perfect balance for him. So to me, I find that like an extra perk in the relationship.
What would happen if Naruto was able to use use something from like the carrying something that Karin could do.
What, the sensing?
Like, no. Actually, like, buying himself and absorbing his chakra to recover his chakra.
I don't even want to think about that.
Oh,
Simply because Karen just gets too excited when Sasuke bites her. It's just...
Oh, my God.
Crunch.
Oh, my God, it was funny in the Rock Lee episode. It's like, crunch.
Yeah, I remember that. They wanted to do it too. It was like, oh, I'm so intrigued. I wanted to take a bite. Oh, suddenly my chakra is out of energy.
And like, ew!
Wouldn't that be nice though? Oh, I am suddenly weak. I need recovery.
I'm so weak. I need recovery. I can't wait for the English stuff to do that.
And yeah, so what's the third one now?
Before we get to that, we even have Karen at that one scene. I want to bring this up just because it was funny. I laugh every time I watch the scene. Karen first shows up, she locks the door, and she's like, Sasuke, I'm coming. I laugh every time I see that.
Oh my God. Didn't you guys laugh about that whole Madara and Hashirama dialogue when they about to clash each other?
I'm coming, Hashirama!
Yeah.
I'm
Here I come, here I come, Madara. I'm coming.
Here I come, Madara. Come, Hashirama.
I'm like,
oh my God, that's so gay.
Well,
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
Wait.
We're sorry, people. We're sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dudes.
Just a little poke on fun, you know. A little.
Don't poke anything. Don't poke anything.
Somehow,
Do not eat food.
you can't really trust. Sometimes Kishi does have some jokes that's kind of like more of a 16-year-old rather than a 13-year-old. Especially on that one joke that they managed to have. Luckily, they cut it off, because if they didn't cut it off, I think he'd probably get a little in trouble. It's that one with the sweet gets to look at Kabuto. He's like, oh, what happened to this guy? This guy looks really different. Man, look at that snake. It's almost like it's big, and then it just got caught off by Sasuke. And you know what he was going to say, but where the snake was positioned at. So, yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, Sumigatsu.
But yeah, that's a lot. But there's a lot of jokes like that. But
I kind of like
Sumigatsu a lot, though, doesn't it?
Kind of like Naruto.
Yeah. All right, so
okay, back to normal.
Third part of Slexstrem's question. I hope we're answering these correctly. I hope you finally I hope you're getting the answers you're looking for.
Same.
Tsunade said that if his chakra tubes become disconnected from the cells, this is actually a really interesting question. Her medical ninjutsu can't heal it. If that's the case, do you think that Sakura will be able to learn how to reverse the damage, or will Naruto be a lost cause if he falls victim to his own ability?
Really? I think Sakura will do it. Because, like, really, she did something that Tsunade couldn't do before. I guess, like, it could happen again.
I do think Sakura would be one to help him get back. I mean, like, Sakura has always been determined to. Sakura has been always determined to help Naruto in any way, no matter what, even if it sounds impossible or it sounds like it's gonna be hard work and it's gonna take a while. Like, for example, you know, like when they talk about extraction of the Biju, you know, it was shocking that that's what Akatsuki are doing. So she immediately asks what happens if they get extracted. Because she want to know. She want to know what will happen, and she was concerning on Naruto. And so, yeah. Second one, I think the obvious one. This is no excuse. Was the one as soon as Naruto's finally stopped using Four Tail, Sakura immediately asks Yamato to teach him how to control it, and so she could do it for the next time happen. Unfortunately for her, she can't learn it because it's exclusive to the Senju or Hashirama, to be more exact. To be honest,
Learn it. Wait,
yeah.
there's
Or
one way for Sakura to get Senju powers.
and I quite honestly, I think you get the hint that you get. Well, not hints. Your reveal that Sakura is really determined to do whatever cost to protect Naruto. And the weakness showed when she said like everything she does is no good. Everything she does is she can't even do anything right, or she can't even do anything small or something like that. She feel like really guilty. That's why she kind of like had that smile, but at the same time very sad. You could tell in that kind of expression she had, because she felt like she's never gonna be at the same level as Naruto. She's always gonna be way behind him, because Naruto's always gonna be in the most dangerous situation. So I feel that if she really determined to say the next time, right, no matter what, we're gonna be together, we're gonna work together, stuff like that. That means she has to, be that determined that no matter if it's considered small, considered big, it's the fact that she's there for Naruto. That's all it really matters to Naruto. Not to say that Sakura should not get any new abilities, but point is, that's what it really counts. It's like, oh, that's cool that you got Sage Mode. It's like, what? That's cool. That's all you're gonna give me? It's like, well, yeah, but that's a good feature. They're like, yeah, but that's not. But if you think that's the best support for me, it's not. The honest answer is it's actually you as a person being there for me. That's what it really matters.
Mm-hmm.
Sakura, she was going to get that answer from Yamato, but she was more of like, what are you trying to say at that moment? Because you could tell her facial expression. She was like wondering what did Yamato mean? But obviously Naruto cut her off.
Damn you, Naruto! Why you have to cut her off at the most important moment?
So yeah,
that always bugged me. Naruto,
yeah, like I said,
interrupted at the last minute.
Like I said, it's a cliche, but that's what it happens. You always got to interrupt.
That's for later in the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing Sakura does something.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what about you, James?
Well, no doubt that Sakura's going to be there for Naruto, and like I kept saying about 573. This is automatically assuming that she's understanding that Naruto and Sasuke are going to fight. I mean, this chapter came after that, so that she has to be there for him, that she has chosen his side. You have to think that she has had that in mind. I know a lot of people are like, oh, if Sasuke was around, Sakura would go over Sasuke's fight. No. She basically said in 573 she's going to be with Naruto no matter what.
I think she's basically... She's confirmed to be his support, his support, and no other way around it. Like she's going to be on his side when the battle comes. It's not going to be like, well, I'm going to be on Sasuke's side. So if you do defeat him, that's good for you. But I'm going to be cheering for him later. It's not like that.
Oh, that'd be bull. That'd be bull, man, bull.
And let's not forget, Sakura is concerned about what is Naruto's attention when Naruto and Sasuke finally fight. Because Naruto did say like something like, if I could beat you, that's good, and we could finally be happy together. If I can't beat you, you won't beat me, because that's where we both gonna die.
And Sakura needs to save him.
Yeah, and Sakura doesn't know what he meant by that, because the fact he doesn't say that to no one else, but she knows it. It really got her concerned. And to be honest, I do believe it will come back to her again when the time comes, when the Sasuke fight comes. Yeah.
Or when Kishi decides to put it in a random moment.
Whatever happens, it will happen, though.
It will happen. That confession will be talked about. And Hinata will cry.
Well, I don't think she would cry. I think she would just finally accept it,
I guess she kind of accepted them when, like, she saw, like, Naruto hug Sakura in the end of the pain arc, and she kind of smiled, so I'm like...
Yeah, with a dot. It's actually, some people do interpret it that way. I could believe that too, but I could just have to wait until something happens, and then I could say, you're right all this time. I won't say you're wrong. I can't say you're right. So it's all guessing game. But it does seem to suggest that way at the same time. I mean, yes, Hinata still likes Naruto, but again, she does have really another direction to go. So, you can still like the guy, but you can't just hope for the best that she will actually love you.
Yeah.
You can still get some like...
always confused me. Like, she just only had a baby crush on Naruto. Just a baby giant crush on him. And really it turns into love at this moment now. It always confused me. Why? Why is she in love with him now? And her love hurts. Like, him turning into the Six Tails, or Deji dying. That is bad. Her love kills. Her love hurts. Her love is bad.
It's like that girl from Gurren Lagann all over again. I forgot her name already.
Yoko.
There you go. Yes. She got 2 men dead because her kiss her death. That's why I call it. But I digress. So yeah.
As for how this pertains to the question.
Oh no. Yeah, go on.
The fact that she is going to be there for him means that she's going to try to heal him, even if he's on the verge of death. She's going to do whatever she can. Basically, like the reenactment with Tsunade and Dan, that's how I foresee it happening.
Yeah.
She's not going to give up that easily. She's going to be on top of Naruto. Giggity. Just trying to heal him. Just trying to heal him and bring him back to life as hard as she can. I'm just going to shut up right here.
Giggity.
I do believe, for some reason, I do believe we get probably a reenactment to that last talk from Jiraiya and Tsunade. Not the exact same scene, but the last talk, like, oh, if I be back, you won't have this much of a hassle anymore. But like, oh, really? Now it's going to be like giving a thumbs up, he leaves, and there you go, final battle commenced, but Sakura will be waiting.
Oh. And unlike Jiraiya, he will succeed.
Yeah, there you go.
And unlike Tsunade, her legs won't be chopped off. I can't keep my thoughts together, knowing that Tsunade's legs are chopped off. What did Madara do?
I don't know, but it's pretty bad. Well, that could even...
use Susanoo's sword. They're like, I'm going to chop you into half.
Well, you try to kill her. You try to kill her by, damaging her by stabbing, wounding her, and all that stuff. But when she got recovery, it's like, okay, now I'm going to go into her next best thing.
Really? He's a Uzumaki. He survived.
You want a piece of me? No, I want 2. I can't feel my legs.
I can't feel my legs! I keep on remembering that SpongeBob thing. They're like, my legs!
My leg!
Really, SpongeBob just became bad.
So yeah.
Yeah, I still don't watch it. It's stupid.
That's the end of our podcast.
Oh, there's no more part to that question?
Nope, that's it.
Yep, that's it. That's all.
All she wrote.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Anyway,
Yeah.
tune in next week because we may have
Mega
interesting
Force.
or we may have another short one.
Mega Force.
Either way, we're having a lot of fun. Regardless.
Unless there's like a special chapter where just randomly NaruSaku just happened, brought to you by Kishimoto, but I digress.
And brought to you by
Brought to you by Johnson's Chew. When you want the chewiest, choose Johnson.
Yeah. That's actually my last name, Johnson.
How about that? So yeah, that's the end, folks.
Yep.
I'm James S. Cassidy.
NaruSaku for Life 3G. Boy, I gotta show it that
/10/B962, and I'll see you guys later on my show.
Signing off till next week.
Sayonara, people. Bye-bye.
Bye.